Today we will study about chapter number 5, coal and petroleum. How coal is formed, where is it obtained, what are the uses of coal, what is petroleum formed, how it is obtained, and what is the formation of petroleum, that we will study in this chapter. First of all, what are natural resources? Natural resources means what? The materials which are present in nature and यूज़फुल टू अस टू मीट अवर बेसिक नीड्स, कि हमारी बेसिक नीड्स को यूज़फुल हैं, जो सेटिस्फाई करते हैं, दे आर कॉल्ड एज नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज. दे आर ऑल्सो क्लासिफाइड इनटू टू ग्रुप्स, इनएग्जॉस्टिबल नेचुरल रिसोर्स एंड एग्जॉस्टिबल नेचुरल रिसोर्स. इनएग्जॉस्टिबल नेचुरल रिसोर्स मीन्स व्हाट, कि जो रिसोर्सेज हमारे पास अनलिमिटेड क्वांटिटी में प्रेजेंट है और वो कभी भी एग्जॉस्ट होने वाले नहीं हैं. दे आर कॉल्ड एज इनएग्जॉस्टिबल. जैसे सनलाइट हम लोग को डेली मिलती है, वो कभी भी एग्जॉस्ट होने वाली नहीं है. एयर, वाटर, दिस आर द सम ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल्स दैट आर कॉल्ड इनएग्जॉस्टिबल नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज. व्हाट इज एग्जॉस्टिबल? उसका अपोजिट, दैट इज द रिसोर्सेज विच आर अवेलेबल इन लिमिटेड क्वांटिटी एंड विल एग्जॉस्ट इन नियर फ्यूचर, कि उसकी क्वांटिटी लिमिटेड है और वो एग्जॉस्ट हो जाएगा फ्यूचर में. दैट आर कॉल्ड एज एग्जॉस्टिबल नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दैट इज कोल, पेट्रोलियम, नेचुरल गैस. they are likely to be exhaust in near future, that's why they are called as exhaustible natural resources. So in this chapter we will learn about some exhaustible natural resources like coal, petrol and natural gas in detail. So let's see it in video.
Chapter 5, Coal and Petroleum. The materials present in nature and useful to us to meet our basic needs are called natural resources. Inexhaustible natural resources. Exhaustible natural resources. Inexhaustible natural resources. These resources are present in unlimited quantity in nature and are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. Examples of these resources are sunlight, air, water, rainfall, clay, sand, etc. Exhaustible natural resources. These resources are present in limited quantity in nature. They can be exhausted by human activities. Examples of these resources are forests, wildlife, minerals, coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc.
In this chapter, we will learn about the formation of exhaustible natural resource, coal. Let us learn how coal is formed in nature. Coal is a fossil fuel. It is hard as stone and black in color. Huge forests grew around 300 million years ago, covering most of the earth. Vast variety of living organisms, including dinosaurs, lived in these huge forests. Due to natural calamities like earthquakes and volcanoes, these forests got buried under the soil. The remains of dead plants converted into peat coal, 60% carbon. The peat compressed between sediment layers to form lignite coal, 70% carbon. Further compression resulted in the formation of bituminous coal, 80% carbon. Eventually, anthracite coal, 90% carbon, is formed. Coal contains mainly carbon. the slow chemical process of the conversion of the dead vegetation, remains of dead plants, into coal under the influence of high temperature and high pressure is called carbonization.
Uses of coal. Coal was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engine. Coal is also used in many houses in villages as fuel to cook food in chullas. Coal is also used in thermal power plants to produce electricity. Coal is also used in many industries to produce organic compounds. In industries, coal is strongly heated in closed retorts in the absence of air to get some useful products such as coke, coal tar, ammoniacal liquor and coal gas. This process is called destructive distillation of coal.
Now the next topic is destructive distillation of coal. That is, what is destructive distillation of coal? That is the process of breaking by heating it to high temperature in the absence of air. So destructive distillation में हम लोग कोल को कैसे डिवाइड करते हैं? That is by heating उसको हम डिवाइड करेंगे. That is called destructive distillation, and for that the further perform an activity in the following process कि उसके related process है, that is coal, coal tar, natural gas, coke, coal gas, ammonium compound, that we will see it in the video.
Coke. It is a tough, porous and black substance obtained by the destructive distillation of coal. Coke is almost pure form of carbon. It contains 98% carbon. Uses of coke. Coke is an essential raw material for the iron and steel industry. When iron and steel are made, coke is one of the raw materials needed to properly heat the furnace. Coke is used for extraction of many metals from their ores. Coal tar. Coal tar is not a single compound. It is a mixture of more than 200 different carbon compounds. Coal tar can be separated into many chemical substances by the process of fractional distillation. These chemical substances obtained are used as starting materials for manufacturing dyes, explosives, paints, varnishes, plastics, synthetic fibers, photographic materials, roofing materials, etc. Coal gas. It is also obtained by the destructive distillation of coal. Coal gas burns to produce heat, due to which it is an excellent fuel. Coal gas is used mainly as a fuel in industries situated near the coal producing plants.
Now the next topic is petroleum. How petroleum is obtained? Where is the formation of petroleum? Petroleum कहाँ पे formed होता है और petroleum कहाँ पे obtained होता है? That we will see in the video.
How petroleum was formed? Petroleum oil was formed by the decomposition of the remains of extremely small plants and animals buried under the sea millions of years ago. It is believed that millions of years ago, the small plants and animals which lived in the sea died. Their dead bodies sank to the bottom of the sea and were soon covered with clay and sand. Over millions of years, due to high pressure, high temperature, action of bacteria, and in the absence of air, the dead remains of small plants and animals were slowly converted into petroleum oil and natural gas. How petroleum is obtained? Petroleum occurs deep under the surface of earth between two layers of impervious rocks. Natural gas occurs above the petroleum oil trapped under the rocks. We see that the layer containing petroleum oil and natural gas is above that of water. Why is it so? Petroleum and natural gas are lighter than water and do not mix with it. At such places, Petroleum is obtained by drilling holes called oil wells into the earth's crust by machines called drilling rigs. Refining of petroleum. Petroleum is a complex mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil, fuel oil, paraffin wax, etc. The crude oil cannot be used as such. We need to separate the various constituents of petroleum, so it has to be purified or refined. The process of separating the various constituents of useful fractions of petroleum is known as refining of petroleum. Petrochemicals. Many useful substances which are obtained from petroleum and natural gas are called petrochemicals. Synthetic fibers, synthetic rubber, perfumes, dyes, drugs, medicines, explosives. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. Natural gas. Natural gas is an important fossil fuel which occurs deep down under the earth between two layers of impervious rocks, non-porous rocks, either alone or along with oil above the petroleum deposits. In India, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and in the Krishna-Godavari Delta. Uses of natural gas. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas, CNG. CNG is used as a fuel in motor cars, buses, trucks because it is less polluting. CNG is also used for power generation.
So, lastly, what we have studied in this chapter, that is natural resources that are divided into two types, that is exhaustible natural resource and inexhaustible natural resource. हमने फिर उसके related पढ़ा, that is exhaustible resource which are coal, petroleum and natural gas. How coal is formed, where is it obtained, what are the uses of coal. Then also we have again studied about petroleum, how petroleum is obtained, how petroleum is formed and formation of petrochemicals. Also we have studied in this chapter what are the natural gases, refining of petroleum also we have studied, and lastly we have studied about the natural gas, what are the uses of natural gas and limitations of fossil fuel. Also hope you understood well. Thank you students, thank you very much.